I know when we hear that the Father says, I will provide all that you need. And I think a lot of times as believers, we believe that he's going to provide it instantly. If you're saying, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, the Father is saying, yes, you may need this house, this car, this money, this job, this business. But what you really need in the midst of all of that is patience, so that you are mature and you lack nothing. And what are you not lacking? The maturity, the discipline, the consistency, the relationships, the moments, the intellect, the wisdom, all these different things. Because when we look at what we need, we automatically think the Father's just going to give it to us instantly. And when he doesn't, we want to stop because now we're getting into want. Because that's really a want. It's not the desire that we have, because he shall provide the desires of our heart. And he's our shepherd, so we shall not want. So he's providing what you need in that time to get you to the space of maturity, so that you don't lack that maturity. You don't lack that wisdom. You don't lack that ability to keep that blessing and maintain it and walk into growth. Because a lot of people think that you need these things. And I want to look at it as the fact that we will have these things with persecution. And that persecution is the ill will because of our belief that the Father will have it and we will have it. But that persecution will come forth, and he provided what we needed in that moment. Because while we were waiting, we were hearing all of the negativity, all of the doubt, all of the worry. We were hearing all of what wisdom had to say, but he said, no, I'm going to use the foolish things to confound the wise. And what's foolish is waiting. What's foolish is passing up this opportunity, because the Father is saying, yes, I want you to see that I can provide it, but you're not ready yet. You're not ready to handle it yet. And I know that this is something for me, because as a 33-year-old woman who is unmarried, no kids, and a lot of things in my life has taken me down a path that was different. There's a lot that the world is saying I need. However, the Father is saying, no, what you need is some maturity. What you need is some wisdom. What you need is the belief and the faith that I can do exactly what I said that I would do, because I am your shepherd. I am leading you. I am the light to your path and a lamp to your feet. So find yourself knowing that he shall provide what you need. Because yes, you may say you may need this, but the Father is saying there are some steps I need you to go through in the process of what you need. Because now you have to be confident. You have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. You have to have the wisdom. And you have to understand that you should be grateful. Because a lot of times if we get something quickly, we instantly move it to everything is going to come that way. And we're not humble. We're not grateful. Even in that moment, and when he's providing what we need, there is correction. There is some things that he's bringing us to. But he knows every hair on your head. He has every tear you've ever cried. So why don't you think that he could provide what you need? Because he said, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. So if you say you need this and you're going to the Father, he said, I will provide what you need. But he doesn't provide you with the car. He gives you a lemon. That's because he said, I'm trusting you a little. But can you be trusted with more? I'm trusting you with this person's house. Can you be trusted with their house before I give you yours? Can you be trusted with the money that you have if you're not willing to provide the service and the work and the industry that you're in now? So come on now. You got to really seek the face of the Father, and you have to fall upon your face and seek him, because that sin just means that you're missing the mark of where he needs you to be, and you're missing something. But he's saying, no, I need you to be patient so that you lack no maturity in how to handle what it is that I'm giving you, how to maintain what it is that I'm giving you, the next level of growth. Because even what you may need may be just relationships that may need to fall off. Thought process. You may need to change your whole industry, your marketing strategy, your advertising, even your education, because what you went to school for may have worked then, but it may not work for now. And now he needs you to take up a whole new thing. So are you willing to be patient? Are you willing to trust the process? Are you willing to walk through the valley of the shadow of death? Because it may look like it's death to that belief, but on the other side of that is victory. On the other side of that is that promised land. Are you willing to wait and be patient? Or do you want it instantly? Because then you're getting into want. And now the shepherd, our shepherd, is not the one who's leading you and guiding you. It's now your flesh. It's now the world, who is no greater than the one that's in you. So when he say, I will provide all you need, that includes everything, not just that one thing that you're asking for. Because you may even need some help with your emotional stability, your mental stability, whatever it is. You need that in order to get what you desire. But he's also saying, do you trust me? Or are you leaning to your own understanding? Because that is what has you on the path of not having it. It's a beaten path. But if you trust him, he will have you on that side. He will lead you by the rivers. He will lead you. He will lead you and guide you. But you have to trust him and trust that process. And then you have to find that even when you need it, you got to get certain people out your ears. Because that person that you love dearly may not be the one who needs to be ministering to you. Because there may be something in them that can't handle your blessing. So they want to take the blessing away from you. Because if you can handle it and they can't handle it, they feel like it's a separation in the relationship. And even if it's not going to be a separation in the relationship, he may be working on that person to get it together. Like, no, you love this person. So why do you want to hold them back from who they are and who I am telling them they are to you? So a lot of the times when you hear, I will provide all you need, it's not just that expected end, what you're asking for. It's the process to get to it. Because sometimes we just can't handle that blessing. It's not that it's too big for us, but we don't expand our mind enough so that we can not only receive it, maintain it, grow it, and it will be there and it will last long. And you won't feel like, oh, I got it now. It was supposed to be like this. It was supposed to be like that. Well, you were in one if you're feeling like it's not all taken care of. Because he said, lean not to your own understanding. Trust the process. Because in order to have it, you got to walk through those moments where you even have the persecution. You may walk through that fire. You may come through that flood. But at the end of the day, he won't put more on you than you can bear when it comes to providing what you need. So he's saying, my child, do you trust me? For my ways are far beyond finding out. For I have ways that you know not of. I have meat that you know not of. And you're going to have access to it. But do you trust me? And if you could trust me, then you seek me first in my kingdom and my righteousness. And even in the midst of all of it, I will add these things unto you. And you could walk into that victory.